In this episode of the Above the Standard podcast, I sit down with two members here at Topside, Melissa and Shannon Rooney, two people who drive pretty far to come to the gym here in Newington, but who have grown to be super close friends in their 2+ years of membership. They talk about their friendship evolution, how they've encouraged each other through consistent habits and routine, and ultimately how they've grown into doing fitness things that they never imagined.
Welcome to Above the Standard, a CrossFit Topside podcast. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Haley, and we'll dive into fitness, healthy habits, and mindset.
We're here to share stories from members, insights from coaches, and strategies to help you level up in the gym and in life.
So chalk your hands, focus your mind, and join us as we strive to live above the standard.
Most of my mugs are from traveling. Like, you know, way back when I would travel, I would get shot glasses. And then and I was like, what am I going to do with 100 shot glasses? Like like my Disney shot glasses and Australia shot glasses and whatever. At a certain point, I was like, well, this is impractical. And I started buying coffee mugs wherever I go because I still drink coffee every day. Yeah. And let me tell you, I don't take shots every day. No. I mean, apple cider vinegar maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
But I hate it. I hate it.
Have you done a fast recently?
Yeah.
When? You did the 48 a couple of weeks ago, no?
Yeah, and then I did like a 30, Wednesday noon to Thursday night.
This week?
Yeah, it was. I didn't mean to. Well, I wasn't.
I didn't mean to.
I mean, my preference is to plan it ahead, mentally prepare, and make sure my work schedule is conducive.
Yeah.
And my boyfriend was like, I'm going to do this. He's like, I think I'm going to do 3 days and I'm going to start today. And I was like, okay. Yeah. So yeah, I made us like an omelet and then we cut off right after lunch on Wednesday. Nice. And I was going to go till Friday night because I was like, I have a huge day Saturday. I'm not going to try to be breaking a fast and getting back into it. And but by Thursday night, I was like, let me think about this. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't planned. And I was like, it was over 24. It was a good, good little mini reset. But we broke it Thursday night so that I could have a normal
That's good.
Friday.
That's really good. Have you ever done a fast yet?
No, I used to do intermittent fasting, but that's like most of the time I'm sleeping. So it's not that hard.
I do love that. Yeah.
Well, it's like I can make it to 10 in the
Melissa
morning.
had inspired me with the 72 with making sure we started at an appropriate time, which appropriate meaning not at 9 p.m. because then you waste all that time sleeping.
Yeah.
And then that's not then you spend more time just being hungry during the day.
Right. And actually I think the worst part about starting it at 9 p.m. is then 72 hours falls at 9 p.m.
Right.
And then you're going to break the fast. And when you break a 72, you do it in stages. Yes. So now you're having your first meal at midnight or 11.
Well, I would sleep.
I pretty much did that the first fast. We started it after dinner. And then by the time we broke it, we were broth, wait an hour, eggs, wait an hour. And I was like, we're going to start it at a different time next time. So I learned that mistake my first time.
When did you start your last one? What time? You said after lunch?
Yeah, about 12:30
nice. That's good.
In the afternoon. Yeah, it was great. So 12:30 Wednesday afternoon to whenever I got home from work Thursday night. So probably around 9.
Nice.
But we didn't break it as meticulously and over a 3-hour period where we would if it was a 72.
Have you been fasting for this episode? Is not going to be all about fasting.
Good. we're just talking.
I'll just watch.
Yeah. No. This is
Yeah, I have another question though. Have you been fasting like this, as consistently as this for a long period of time, or is this something that's relatively new for you?
A little bit of both. This was the fast I did in December was my first 72.
Okay.
But I was.
Have you done 24s or anything before that?
Tons of 24s. Okay. I actually did. I mean, it's a type of intermittent fasting. So a few years ago, I did the 16/8.
Yep.
For a while. That was fine. That was great. I did 24s once a week from September 2024 to March 2025. Mm-hmm. We actually stopped because my boyfriend had a knee surgery and I didn't do any research about should you. So we were just let's take a break. I need you to be nourished all the time while you're healing. Yeah. So we had done quite a few 24s. I've done a couple accidental 24s where I'm like, hey, I might as well wait 2 hours, I don't know.
Never happened to me.
No, I've absolutely done accidental 24s. So yeah, and intentional, more intentional than not, more
Yeah.
intentional. But the 72 hours, honestly, what I felt being able to mentally conquer that.
Yeah.
Because like,
Yeah.
it's physically
Very
uncomfortable,
cool.
Yeah.
but it's mentally is whether you give in or not, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that, knowing I could do that helps me get through anything. So like,
Yeah.
if I show up to work tired, which doesn't happen often, but you know, the day after a competition last weekend, I was so tired on Sunday, and I was like, well, you have to get through 5 straight hours, and then, you know, you just have to act like
And you can have food.
yeah. You just have to act like you, well, actually, no, all my classes were back to back.
Oh.
I think I had a
Piece of gum.
yeah, I think I had a protein bar in between one of the cool downs and warm ups, but
Yeah.
but just knowing like, okay, I did that mentally,
Yeah.
that was empowering.
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
that made me feel like I can get through anything.
Again, you inspired us to do it, and
How did you like it? Yeah,
it was good. It was, I think, to your point, it was a really good mental challenge.
Mhm.
It was on the Friday after we felt real, like I felt my best, and that was then going into.
did you go Sunday to Wednesday? Yeah, I think I started like the day you broke.
Yeah, we did Sunday to Wednesday, and then Thursday we were like kind of on like the backswing of it,
Mhm.
which my body and Kevin's body responded very differently, which I found to be really interesting.
I would love to hear more.
And then, on that Friday, we were kind of like ready to go for Saturday's workout, which was the open work. Did you do that?
So
Fasted?
I broke Friday night.
Once again, this is not gonna.
I know.
No, that's-
No, I like.
Because she came that morning, was very stuffy, and I'm like, oh, you stopped your fast, right?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Did that happen to you?
No.
So
Oh, sorry. And that was the night before. You're like, should I break the fast or not? And I go, you're asking the wrong girl.
no, but I did. I broke it because I wanted. I didn't know what. It was the workout. I mean, I don't.
was
It's
the
not like I was like, oh, I'm
Birthday
gonna.
one.
Yeah.
It's not like I was like, I'm gonna nail this workout. And honestly, no, I did not feel my best. I don't
Yeah.
think I did my best in the workout. I was like, I'm really happy to be here. I went pretty slow. I did, and because it does take a couple days to bounce back.
Right.
Working out fasted was way easier than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Like coming in on day 2,
Yeah.
or I'm trying to think if I came in on day 3 ever, but I came in on day 2 a couple times, and I was like, this is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great.
That's good.
But yeah, the bounce back is different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How was today's workout for both of you?
I didn't do the chin-ups strictly.
Those got me good.
Yeah.
Really bad, actually.
I didn't do anything that was prescribed.
What'd you do?
Why did we do that? We went straight to what we didn't do. We went straight to, well, this is where I suck.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
said how was the
sorry.
workout, and you said
Can
this
we,
is what I didn't do.
you know what? Clap, scratch that. Scratch that. We're taking that
Well,
out.
we have been
Take that
saying for a bit now, because we don't get to take class together anymore, that Saturday are about the vibes.
It
And we're just like
is,
happy to
yeah.
see each other again and just like see our friends. So
True.
Yeah.
I haven't been like trying to kill myself on Saturdays, and then today was things I can't physically do yet. So I did
I like the
my
yet.
best version
I like
of
The
it.
yet is important, otherwise you have to
I
do
did
push-ups.
one chin up with a band on, and I was like, that was enough. That was good.
I honestly, I need to do more chin-ups, because for me, it's like the rotation of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I did jumping. I was just like, oh, I like the second workout.
Yeah.
So I just was
Oh,
like, I'm
yeah.
gonna do.
Like she's gonna love that.
So I did the side planks unbroken
Yeah.
to challenge
Oh, yeah.
myself.
That was hard, right?
Yeah.
I didn't do
Yeah.
it in this. I didn't do it on my right side, but I did for my left.
Mhm.
Mostly because Corey was like, "I don't think anyone can do that," and I was like,
Watch
"Yeah,
that.
I don't think so either." And
Oh,
then I was like, "Maybe." I
Corey,
can."
if you're listening to this.
Well, no, we both agreed, and I was like, "Yeah, that's really hard."
No, it was tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
good.
The last 20 seconds was where it was like,
Yeah.
but if I can get through 72 hours, I can get through 20
That's
seconds.
right.
I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Shannon, what'd you do for planks? What'd you do for the chin-ups? What'd you do?
I did ring rows more challenging than I normally do, because usually I'm like practically standing up straight and doing them. So I
That's not true.
went in further this time. And then I did a minute of side plank and then a minute of front plank.
Okay,
It was
nice.
starting to,
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
not
That's good.
unbroken, but
Did you feel it in your elbow? I like got up because I think that's just where I was like leaning.
No, but I
Okay.
definitely felt the muscles around it, and I was like,
that's-
oh.
You're doing it right.
Okay.
I was like, straight up, boom.
Yeah, no, I definitely felt, I was like, oh wow, I really feel it in my supporting arm and my supporting obliques.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hopefully that doesn't like make me fatigue faster when I do the other side, because I was like, once you do one unbroken, and I usually start with
Yeah.
if I know I have a weaker side, I don't know about core, like arm stuff,
Yeah.
I start left
Yeah.
because I prefer to know I got it on the second
That's good.
round. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you guys check the workout the night before, or when do you check it, and do you like talk about it, or do you just like come in and see what the day is?
I fell off. Yeah, normally, yes. Normally, like when they're released for the week, I like to look.
Yeah.
Because I like to pick like, oh, I'm going to go full out this day.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to just get movement on this day and like base it around my work schedule, how much I like the workout. Sorry, but yes, how much I like the workouts. I'm like, oh, I really want to do this one, heavy or RX or full out or whatever. And then if there's something like I've never successfully completed a full muscle up of any kind. So I might be like, okay, well, that's a day I know I'm not going to do RX. So like, let me make sure there's something around it that I do.
Right.
And I'll always, try my best, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yep. But sometimes it's a movement day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, today I pep talked to myself. I said, you love wall walks. Go get you some wall walks. And you can just have a jog, So it was wall walks and a 100-meter jog. And then until the last one, which to make it before the timer and get the round, it was a sprint.
Yeah.
It was jogs and then it was a sprint.
Shannon, how about you?
I
You guys
always
debrief
look.
the week?
I missed that. I fell off.
I always am excited when that 12 p.m. email comes out on Saturdays, and half the time it goes to spam, and I'm like, I missed it.
Yeah.
So I really like seeing what's coming up, and same kind of thing. Because I'm trying not to hurt my back again, I'll like think about, okay, that will be a good day that I can do what it says, or like try to plan ahead for it, or know that whoever's gonna coach, I'm gonna have to say to them, hey, that's not gonna feel good. What should I do instead?
Yeah.
I definitely have days where I'm like, yay, I love that stuff. And then I have the other days where I'm like, oh, I'm going to complain about it, but I'll do it.
Definitely. Yeah. I miss when we would have classes together every day, but like she mentioned earlier, sometimes we're like Saturday, we come in for the vibes.
Yeah.
We're still coming 4 to 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And we just only have this one day together.
Yeah.
So if it's something we love.
No, that 9 a.m. used to be
9 a.m. is the
power hour for you guys.
Yes.
And my first day of work, she's like, I'm going to get you promoted or fired so you can come back.
I was like, I don't care which, but we gotta get cooking.
Well, so you guys both drive. Let's talk about this. You both drive like 30-ish minutes, right, to get here. A, why do you do that? And then B, because that's far. Most of us, I mean, we also do, but it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But what keeps you guys coming back? And then also like, where and when did you guys meet? Was it here at the gym? Was it just the 9 a.m.? For sure.
So my brother and sister-in-law were members. Obviously, you know that. And they had been telling me to come try it. I had just gotten divorced. I had all this free time because I had half the time with my son. And they kept telling me to come. And I'm like, I don't need to join a cult. I'm good. But they got me in. I know. They got me in during
We're cult
Bring a
leaders
Friend
now.
Week.
Where's my pin?
Yeah. I came in during Bring a Friend week. I literally came the next day. The next day I signed up because I was just hooked. So now I'm like, I can't imagine coming anywhere else. I'm happy to do the drive because I have all my friends here. And I'm not going to be as motivated. I mean, Jill said to us, you could probably find friends anywhere. I'm like, I'm not willing to find out. I love my friends here. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, similar. Shannon was here before I was, so she was one of the first people I met. My sister had actually won some sort of raffle or something and got a free trial. I think she got a free month, so she was like, she came and then she was like, you have to try it, you have to come. And I think I said something similar about the Kool-Aid and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was like,
I'm not gonna get God, it's not me.
yeah. Well, I mean, in my head I was thinking that, but also I like new experiences.
Yeah.
It was something to do with my sister. I was like, sure, yeah, let's try it. Let's go. And so I think she spoke to Kevin first and he was like, well, what does she like to do? Because my first day was like a handstand walk day.
I remember that vividly.
And I was like, this is intentional.
Who's this weirdo? What? Well, because you're so good at it. I'm like, it's your first day. Okay.
Okay, so Shannon hated me at the start. And then I did drop-ins. I came like 5 times in February, 5 times in March. And then I was like, sign me up. I love it. And meeting friends, like we spend time together outside of this now. Like we get coffee. I love our coffee days.
Yeah.
Where have you guys gone recently? What was the most recent?
Not recently. We haven't done anything recently.
The last time we went was Not a Phase.
Yep. We've been there a couple times. Birdhouse in South Windsor.
What kind of coffee do they serve? Do you know?
At Birdhouse?
Yeah.
Like what brand or like?
Yeah. Like what company? What do they bring?
I don't know. I
Hop
think there's a
off.
skeleton on it.
No, I don't know that.
A skeleton?
I might have
No,
made that up.
that's not a phase, I think.
Not a face, Death Wish, I think.
Yeah.
that
Oh,
would feel appropriate.
Bones. They're bones.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know what birdhouse is. It's yummy though.
Yeah, I'm honestly
Yeah,
not sure.
okay.
I'm not
Maybe
even
their
going for
own.
the coffee.
Maybe
I'm going
they,
for the
like, make
vibes.
their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Vibes. Always
I
vibes.
Well, 'cause
enjoy
we
my cup of
always-
coffee at home, and
We
like,
always get whatever like special thing there is. Like we'll get 2 different ones usually. Like whatever of that month is.
yeah. My sister, I think, had introduced me to Birdhouse also.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about Birdhouse.
Yeah,
It's
it's
good.
good.
Yeah.
So I had a favorite little spot in New Haven. Never go to it because it's an hour away from me.
Yeah.
And I had a competition 15 minutes away. I stopped there last week.
Nice.
I saw that they opened. It's like uncomfortably close to here. They opened another one. I
What
haven't.
is it?
Tous les jours.
Oh, no. I have never heard of it.
It is a chain.
Is it in West Hartford?
No, it's in. I think it's in New Britain. It's like the next exit up. It's like
Oh.
right. Yeah. Like if
Ooh,
I
I'll have to try.
I have driven by there, I know because I got gas in the gas station next to the plaza where it is.
Okay.
So I went out to dinner with a couple friends in that area, and I was like, oh my god, it's right there. Uh-oh.
Don't look.
Yeah. Yeah. We went to a place that was like had really Instagrammable coffees.
say,
Like they
it
got
was-
us. It was cute. It was
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, they served the coffee in an orb with a wooden stand, so you couldn't put it down unless it was on the stand or it would just fall over. I'm like, we're not coming back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I've
Also-
heard a lot. That's what a lot of coffee shops are doing recently. I was like, how can you make your
got to be marketable. Yeah. No, if I didn't like the coffee, I was like, I don't want to.
I know.
Yeah, it's cute. Yeah, it's cute. Yay. But it's not,
Yeah, is the coffee good?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not gonna post about it if the coffee's not good.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Side tangent.
I know. So
We're gonna be good for
all right.
that.
So I love, and you know what? Do you meditate in the morning? Do you meditate?
I've
in the morning?
never done that.
Me neither. Okay. Right. I've heard it's great. You know,
Yeah.
get up,
Yeah.
I've done it
take a
before.
little
Yeah.
mindfulness or whatever. All right. So hear me out. Go on this ride with me. Mariah invited me, my sister.
Yeah.
We came here. We were sometimes riding together. It's a 30 to 40 minute drive, and
Yeah.
we lived in the same town, so
Yeah.
it made sense. But then we started coming sometimes on opposite days, or she would come when her work schedule allowed, and
Sure.
my work schedule allows for the 9 a.m. pretty much every day.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that morning commute has actually become my morning meditation.
Oh.
Yeah, which I didn't realize actually so I have brought a few more people here, maybe I think 5 people to try it. Unfortunately, they all come as far as I do.
Yeah.
So a couple of them Rainey has stuck. My sister-in-law most recently, she drives she's 30 minutes past me. She still wants to come back.
wow.
She was still like, I
Wow.
love this. This is how it came up the other day. Kevin
Yeah.
was like, I'm sure there's one closer. I'm like, yeah, there's one 7 minutes from me.
Yeah.
Nothing
But
triggers me more than hearing, there's a CrossFit gym closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know.
I do.
how maps
There's one in
work.
your hometown.
Yeah.
Or, where you live.
I'm aware.
Yeah, there's one just a few minutes from me, but you guys, I don't know, you have the right. It's what I need. Yeah, and I'm sure some of it exists elsewhere. The
Yeah.
programming
Yeah.
and things like that.
Sure.
Yeah, but I always feel right. However I feel on the drive here.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to say, look, just get there, scale, city,
Right.
do
Yeah.
Once you walk in, you're good.
yeah,
that's it.
and sometimes no. Sometimes it has to be exactly 13 minutes into the workout, and then I'm like, oh, now I feel good. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
There it is.
Yeah, or usually it's in the warm up. Sometimes it's in the workout.
Yeah.
But the people here, the community,
Well,
and the meditative drive.
yeah.
Great.
Even like you said, I'm sure this would be true other places, but I feel like any coach I have will know exactly what to tell me to do to scale properly that day. And again, yes, other coaches can maybe do that. I don't believe it. Fine. I just, you or Kevin, if I'm like, this is how I'm feeling today, it's like you always know exactly what to tell me to do. And half the time I'm like fighting with them. I'm like, well, that's more than I wanted. But then I do it and I'm like, you're right. That was perfect.
Damn it, you got me again.
No, I think that's really important because I think there's a good amount of mutual trust.
Yeah.
Because I have had a couple of coaches. I remember having one coach tell me I needed to scale it more, and I was like, well, I didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, how about this? When I get to that number, if I feel good, I'm going to keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
And I did. I was, but so I do feel like when you have a coach that really knows their stuff, knows you well enough to trust you. There have been some times where, someone will say, you, Kevin, Caitlin will say, oh, I think you should try this. And I'll be like, on a good day I would, but today I need to go a little lighter,
right.
you know,
Yeah.
and usually the response is like, okay, I trust you,
Right.
you know, or sometimes like, you know, I'll be walking in with my 15 pound and like Kevin will take it away and put a bigger one there. Yeah. Like I'll be doing my workout and I'm like, that wasn't my kettlebell, because all of a sudden there's like a much heavier kettlebell there. I'm like, what? That's not, and then but it's always right. Like it is like when the suggestions are always right. I feel like it's personal training, even though it's always group classes. It feels very personalized.
That's awesome.
It's always
the push is like perfect.
It's always yeah.
Yep.
We just talked about this on this when we're recording this on a Saturday, but Tuesday's like upcoming episode, we talked about scaling, and that was like a big piece of it. It's just like understanding what the stimulus is, or like what your main goal of the workout is. Like for today, it was between 5 and 9 rounds, 5 and 10 rounds for the second piece. Okay, cool. How do I get there? And then also like taking the athlete individual perspective into it, where it's like, okay, I've coached you guys. I know like what you need. I know what maybe hurts today or what doesn't. And it's like, okay, cool. Where can we push? And then where can I push you guys to so that you won't be mad, but you'll also you'll be having a
Haley,
good time.
we're gonna be mad anyway.
No.
We're definitely gonna be mad before and during.
But you're never mad after, ever.
No,
right? It
never.
gets erased. Like
The endorphins just
Yep.
right away.
That's what hooked me the first day. I remember being like, I have not felt this good.
I'm on cloud 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was 40 burpees. So I almost threw up. But then I was like, wow, I feel on top of the world.
I don't know how many times my sister made me cry on the way here, but I do know.
Because she's a nurse, you should say that. She's a sad
yes,
story.
She's a nurse.
And like bullying her on the way.
Yes, like she would tell like an emotional story or something like that, just talking about work, and I'm like, okay, you know, I would have tears sometimes we both would. Driving home is all sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah.
We could be, you know, angry or sad about something that was happening, or frustrated or anything, and then driving home, it's like,
Right.
Best way to start the day. How do you guys fit this into your schedule? So obviously now Shannon with the work shift, what does that look like? Melissa, do you want to talk about your job too, and like how this now works into your day?
So I used to work from home, and so I had a lot of flexibility. I have my son certain mornings and nights, but when I worked from home, I could come at 9, leave my mouse mover on, don't look at that Unilever, but I don't work there anymore, so it's fine. Then when I got laid off, I had so much flexibility. Yeah, so it looks like you're at your computer.
Yeah.
I don't use that anymore, ever. So when I got laid off, I was here like twice a day because I had nothing to do.
Yeah.
But now that I have an in-office job, I have 2 days a week that I come in the morning because I don't have my son those mornings, and then I come at night. So it's like 6:30 a.m., 5:30 p.m. So I kind of just plan around him. But that was an adjustment coming from 9 to then both. But I kind of like the switch up. Like, I don't know that I could stick with 6:30 every day. I mean, I would do it if I had to, but I like that I can do both. I like that I can see different people. It's like different levels of energy.
Do you have a preference versus morning versus afternoon?
No,
when you're getting it done?
I don't know. No. I thought about this ahead of time, and I was like, I don't know, because I like how energized I feel after in the morning, but then at night, it's just a different vibe. Like, it's fun. It's fun in the morning too, but it's different.
It's a different vibe.
Yeah.
How about you, Melissa?
If you asked me 10 years ago when I thought I would be taking these classes and enjoying them, I never would have said the morning class. I was.
Okay.
I'm not anymore, and the 9 a.m. is perfect. I've come a couple times to the 6:30. Back when you didn't have a 9 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh yeah.
So at first I would just come Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and I'm like, yeah, that's not for me. And then I was like, no, all right, I'm gonna try it. And I was like, 6:30 is the latest class they have on these days. All right, I'm gonna try it. I still loved it, and I would come at those times. Some days I would take the 6:30 here and then make it back home for a 9 o'clock yoga class, which was nice,
But then working late, it's probably challenging too, no?
With the 6:30 classes, yes. That was actually, that was why I skipped the 6:30 classes a lot, is because my teaching schedule takes me, I'm at work until like 9 p.m. most nights. So the 9 a.m. is perfect. I have like a great wake up time, a great bedtime,
Yeah.
get my workout done in the morning, still have enough energy to teach, and then start all over again. Yeah, the 9 a.m. schedule works perfectly.
In an ideal world, 9 a.m. is the best.
Yeah.
It is. It really
It's
is.
really
You
the
know what? You
best.
can tell because anytime there's like a work holiday, the 9 a.m. is packed.
Yep,
Yeah.
That's right.
But, you know, typically Monday through Friday, it's a smaller class.
Well, and you own a gym, so
Mm-hmm.
you kind of have an idea of like just scheduling and all of that. But what classes do you teach at your gym?
Right now, I actually teach all acrobatics classes.
Okay.
So when we opened, we didn't even have acrobatics. I was teaching acro elsewhere. And we just had our tricking classes.
Yep.
Then we added in our trampoline classes, our acrobatics classes. So my schedule right now is almost entirely acrobatics. And it's a lot of fun.
That's cool.
But there's the misconception, I'm sure you get this. People are like, oh, you own a gym, you must work out all the time. If you are not intentional,
My favorite thing. To
if
hear.
you are not
Yeah.
intentional with your workout time, that's why I can get so much movement at my gym. I have weight equipment. I can
Yep.
do workouts at my gym. I have plenty at home to do, but there's something about the group atmosphere,
Oh, yeah.
the
1000%.
scheduled time, that's not the same repetitive thing every day.
Yeah.
Right.
So like I love that I know that it's at 9 a.m., that it's an hour, that I'm going to get it done in an hour.
Yep.
But that it's always something different.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you have, when you walk into your basement and okay, I have all these plates and bars, what am I going to do? No, like I need like, oh, I've done your workouts at home before. Burpees
It's
to
not
a
the
plate and a bunch of
same.
stuff. I think it was a snowy morning
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I'm not going to make it into the gym. And I did it at home and I was like, this is
This
the worst.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I can't. Oh, all right, I did it because I really wanted to
Yeah.
do that workout. I don't even remember what it was. I was like really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, did it at home. Did not love it. Nope. This keeps the consistency I get from
Yes.
how enjoyable it is.
Yeah.
Is big
That's
time.
what I just said at work the other day. Like, I
You
feel like
talking
it's
about CrossFit
for.
at work now?
Yeah, I try as much as I can. I said like
Are your
it's
coworkers afraid of you now?
one. I told you one girl's like looks me up and down. You're like really buff, aren't you? And I was like, duh.
Do you want me to flex?
But I told her like it's like 40 minutes of me just talking, and then
Yeah.
it's like a little bit of working
Yeah.
out. Like I want to die for like a good part of it, but like the majority of it is like I'm just chatting with my friends.
Yeah.
Like
Especially Saturdays, man. We gotta catch up.
I know I should push a little bit more.
Yeah. And like last Saturday, I had a competition that most of the time, like the week before, I was lucky. It was I had to be there in the afternoon,
Yeah.
so I got to do my morning class. Last Saturday, I was like, really trying to figure out how I can make
Yeah,
this
she's
work.
like, are we gonna? I think we might have to do the 8 a.m. I'm like, whatever you need. And then she's
Yeah.
like, I can't swing it today. I'm like, that's okay.
Because
too.
then my mom was gonna come to the competition with me. The competition was an hour away. I had
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
there. I was like, it's not happening.
It's all right. It's all good. What is one thing that you have surprised yourself about accomplishing since joining? If you need time to think about it, it's fine.
A rope climb to me. I haven't done the 15
go.
foot. I jumped on it the other day and I was so spinny. I'm like,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. So I will build up to that one. But even the 12-foot one, I'm
Yeah.
like, for months after, I still say it now. Like I want that on my tombstone.
Yeah.
Like my living dates also, she can climb a rope. Like that.
Yes.
And my dad's
so
like,
good.
that can't, like, doesn't it have knots in it? I'm like, no, I'm talking
Yeah.
about like just.
No, it's
pulling
just
yourself-
me pulling myself
Yes,
up. Yeah.
like, and
Yeah.
that, and then the first time I did Murph, I remember
Mm-hmm.
going home and like settling and like almost crying, texting you guys being
Yeah.
like, I didn't ever think I could do something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not even doing it
got
fast.
chills. That's so
I'm
cool.
not doing exactly what it says, but my version of it, I was like, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And now, like, any opportunity I can bring that up, I will
Yeah.
too. Be
Yeah.
like, this is that thing I can do. Not well, but I could do it.
Tell your coworkers.
Yes. I did, and somebody said that's not possible. And I was like, well, it is. People do
Do you
it.
want to see a video?
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Nobody can do 100 pull-ups. I was like, well, I cannot, but people can.
Yeah.
Right.
Melissa, what do you got?
I mean, I've always liked movement and stuff, and I've enjoyed working out with my friends. Like some of my friends taught me how to deadlift or like squat or things like that. I would do it socially,
Yeah.
or I would
I
have.
like that.
Yeah.
I would do that socially.
I would do it
That's very
socially.
good. That's really good.
I have a pull-up bar at home. At one point, I could do 10 strict,
Yeah.
and I'm working my way back to that. I realized, though, we got those neutral grips after the last topside open.
Oh, yeah.
Because I realized all the ones I do at home are like this.
Yeah.
I think I could probably do some strict like this. I'd never done kipping pull-ups. And I hadn't worked them out in a while. So like when I started here, I was doing 0 pull-ups.
Yeah.
You know, during quarantine in 2020, I was doing handstands and pull-ups all the time. Like I was about it.
What else are you gonna
So
do?
but I fell off. I couldn't do those things when I joined here.
Yeah.
So getting them back wasn't a surprise to me, but I'm about to talk smack about myself. I think what surprised me most is how consistent I've been, because I would like, you know, lift with a friend group for a couple weeks, or like I have a gym membership and I would go, but I would go with like these big long lists of what I wanted to do, or I would go with no plan and just figure it out. And then I'd be spending like hours and then never feeling that like hit that like, you know, the brain drugs that we get after a workout, because I just spread it out, you know. And I would do burpee box jumps. I would set up like a box and do burpee box jumps, jump to the bar, do a pull up, swing back, jump down. People were looking at me like I was crazy, right? Because I was just like making up different workouts every time, because I'd get so bored. And eventually I would get so bored that I just wouldn't be doing it anymore.
Right.
Yeah. So the fact that...
Well, it's a lot of brain power to like just even put into that.
Yeah.
Not even working out. Like, how are you planning like that workout?
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. So I think the consistency of, it's been 2 years now that I've been coming here. Like...
extremely
with commitment. Yeah. So this length of time and this amount of commitment and the trust I have in you guys, that if there is something that I want to get, we can get it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I think that.
So cool.
The consistency is huge. Like I've always gone to like, you know, Planet Fitnesses and stuff.
Yeah.
I never knew what to do.
Yeah.
I would find any excuse to not go.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I will like call everyone I know to find a babysitter to make sure I can come like that. And I never thought that would be me.
Yeah.
Like I would never picture that. But I'm like,
that was going to be my next question, is like, what was both of your routines like before joining, if you had any? I know, Melissa, you just touched on it, but
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Not consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would literally, I think like the most recent thing I can think before I came was go to Planet Fitness, do the Stairmaster for like a half an hour, which was good,
Sweating.
but yeah, it's boring. I didn't really want to do it.
Yeah.
Then I would just like, okay, today's arms, and I knew like one thing to do, and then today's legs, and I knew one thing to do. But like, I didn't like it. I did it. It felt like a punishment to do it. And then I fell off of doing things entirely.
Right.
So this also was what my brother and sister-in-law were like, just to get back into something, like, you know, like I said, I had so much free time, and I'm like, so I kind of came here thinking it was just like, okay, I'll do this instead of those other workouts. And now it's just like, I like forget that that's the point. Like, it's never a punishment, and it's not like I'm only coming here to work out. Like, that's not even the first part of it
For me, I think probably true for both of you too. That's like the third.
Yeah.
It's like towards the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
The workout, why I take class, like to your point earlier, I could go out. There's days that I do my like full-time work here. I come here and then I leave here and I don't work out. But I have all the equipment, all the things.
Yeah.
It's just like,
they're all right there.
It's all right there. But it's, if there's not a group class that I can get into, it's like, this is so challenging to fit in. So
I used to come during open gym if I couldn't make it the other times. And it's like, I'd go out for the run in the summer. I'm like, it's 90 out here. There's no one else out here.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Like
It's tough. Yeah. So like, I think some of the routine I described actually was like longer ago. I think most of prior to coming here, well, you mentioned that I own a gym, so I have a group of coaches.
Yeah.
And anytime we would have a social event, especially if it was at my business partner's place, his living room, there's no sofa, there's no chairs, there's a weight bench, there's a squat rack, there's it's
I thought you were just saying you sit on the floor.
No, and it's 4 minutes from our gym, so anytime we had an event at the gym, naturally we would go to his place afterwards. You know, in the warmer months there's a trampoline outside, in the cooler months there's all the the amount of times I've deadlifted at parties. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
You truly mean it. So
no, yes, like no, like it could be a birthday party going on. Deadlifts are happening. handstand competitions are happening.
amazing.
No, yeah,
That
for
was your
sure.
routine.
And it's really funny. So my best friend, who's one of our coaches at the gym, his brother came to visit from England.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome to see him witness what our social life is like, because he was just like, what's going on here? You know? And
This is fun
Yeah.
to some people. That's
yeah,
fun.
like
We're having
we're
fun.
at
Yeah.
a party.
Yeah.
We're hosting the
I
party,
need
but
to be
we're
invited to this next because I also find that fun. I'll hurt myself, but it'll be fun.
we'll deadlift, you know, and it's fun to see too, because like, you know, those of us that lift a little bit lighter, we have to start sooner, because pretty soon there's going to be 400 or 500 pounds on that bar, and I'm not
get your
getting
reps
it
in
off the
early.
ground. Yeah. So yeah, you know, and then we're cheering and coaching and, you know, just hyping them up.
That's so good. All right, we're gonna wrap this up with some rapid fire questions. I think you don't have to answer fast, but I'm
No,
just
that's
gonna
okay.
give the questions pretty quickly.
No, I thought that second words, I thought it said fun and humiliating, and I was like,
It says fun and humanizing.
I was like, this is okay.
Is
She's
that what we signed up
okay.
for?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, my first question is, what is your favorite movement?
Cleans and box jump overs.
One. Pick one.
Oh God, cleans.
Okay, nice. Power? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the floor.
Hang power.
Hang power.
Yes.
Hang power clean.
Typically, whatever I love, she hates, and vice
Yeah.
versa. So a lot of times we'll come in and be like, okay, you know, we're feeling good. We're gonna attack this workout, and that's usually we're the same. Or like, I'm not feeling great, and then it's like, me neither. Let's chill. Like, let's. Or like, then it'll be cleans, and I'll be like, you go, like, go,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, the wall walks
Then it'll
day,
be
I'm like,
wall
you
walks,
get
and
it.
she'll be like, you go. Like,
It's your day.
possibly wall walks. Yeah,
Yeah?
I do really like them.
Nice. Least favorite?
The bike.
Burpees.
Oh.
I like the bike, and you kind of like burpees.
I do like burpees.
Yeah.
I like burpees. Yeah, I think one thing, cleans is something that I'm like, no, thank you, and she's like, yes, please. And burpees, I'm like, yeah, all right, and she's like, no.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. This one's easy. Well, maybe not for you, Shannon. Morning or evening classes?
Morning.
Yep. How you feel?
I don't know. I don't think I can pick.
Okay.
I like them both.
Undecided.
I came on a Friday evening recently, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Friday night is vibe.
Yes,
it's
it's
a vibe.
it's
I
just
thoroughly-
a different
yeah.
atmosphere.
Most of the time, Monday through Thursday, I am teaching at that time.
Yeah.
So it's like not an option. That Friday night was
Especially
fun.
now that it's light out too.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
class starts.
This is.
Yeah.
I'll try it again.
So
yeah.
See, people are at the bar at
Yeah.
5 p.m. on
Yeah.
Fridays, and we're like, we're at the bar. Get it?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's the same music playing as when we used to be at the
Yes.
bar. So it's like, yeah.
One and the same. Coffee order.
I like to make my coffee at home.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Okay, when you go out, what are you getting?
Okay. Probably a
Cappuccino, latte.
Latte.
Yeah.
Latte?
I'm having
Yeah.
a latte.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole milk?
Mm-hmm.
No,
What do you get?
I don't know.
1%? 2%?
I kind of like oat milk.
Oat milk?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't had oat milk. Does it froth the same?
I don't think it does.
I've been on such a kick with lattes. It's
Yeah.
dangerous. It's
I'm a
really
big,
bad.
but I don't sweeten them.
I
So
don't
yeah,
either. That's
but
why I justify it.
I'm just like,
it's just milk and coffee.
it is. It's
Yeah.
a good time. It's a good time.
It is. It
You know
is.
what? Like, we
It
got to
is.
enjoy our lives here, okay?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have yesterday I had too many. I had 3 yesterday.
3. I try to
made it
cut.
at home. I made it at home.
I know. I make
Yeah.
mine at home too, and I do try to cut myself off at 2. Like, I think I've found a rhythm where I have, you know, you guys. I have my coffee in the morning, have my workout, have my second coffee before I go in for the day. You know, I used to be able to drink coffee all day long.
Yeah.
Possibly I still can. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Ever
Does
since
it
I
mess up your sleep?
Well, I don't know. My sleep schedule has been amazing since I started here. Since I got consistent here, I will say.
Yeah.
Like, I got a perfect sleep score last night. You know, I love being judged.
Such a brag.
I love being judged for like the basic human things that we do, right? But
I'm
So
an
good.
excellent
I don't even
sleeper.
always. I don't fall asleep with my watch on all the time. But I like when I do, I've been like, okay, you know, and it usually says like, yeah, it was great, but just not long enough. That's what
Yeah.
it usually is. And I went to
Yeah.
bed early last night. Great sleep score.
100%.
But, you know, my parents have always said, oh, I can't after a certain amount of time. So I'm just waiting for that day when I'm like, oh, today is the day.
Yeah,
I can't
that
after a certain amount of time.
hasn't happened to me at all.
Yeah.
No,
No, me neither. But I feel like it's coming down the pipeline. So I try to just do 1 coffee before my workout
good.
and then 1 either like immediately after or like, but then yesterday in the afternoon, I was like, I'm sad I've already had all my coffee. I really want 1 more. But I try to stick to 2.
What's a PR you're chasing?
Oh, can I go get my card?
Yeah.
No. So I've wanted a 300-pound deadlift for over a year. I think I got 290 last year.
Say you're real close.
But then I haven't really done it ever since. I think I did like 280 like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but sometimes mentally just doing it is like half the battle. You know?
Yeah.
It's like mentally I've done 290, whether or not my body can handle it right now.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
The day I did 290,
Yeah.
Shannon was like, I think you could do more. And I was like, I think so too, but I want to savor this.
Yeah.
And I was like, also, it was like early in the year. It was like May.
It was May because I did 280 because you were doing it, and then I hurt my back right before Murph. So, yeah. But that wasn't your fault. I needed the push.
I still am sorry.
And I did it.
Yeah,
I
you did.
just-
Yeah.
Memes.
But it was May. What?
I said good memes.
Yeah, it was May, and like she was like, okay, you could do more. And I was like, I know, but I really want to savor this because it's May. It's my goal for the year. I don't think I hit another 1 rep deadlift day.
Yeah.
Like I think there was only one more in the year, and
I was
it
gonna
was
say
like
they don't come up as often.
no,
as
yeah,
you
and I was on
think.
vacation. I think the one time, so I didn't make that goal last year, so I had to put it on my goal card
good.
again this year,
That's
and you know, yeah,
Smash it.
we'll crush.
Shan, what do you got?
I don't know that I have one particular thing in mind. I think this year, because I have less flexibility than I have in the past, I'm trying to just be like, get here consistently,
Yeah.
like stick with that, and like listening to my body better because I think before the first open workout, I hurt my back again, and Kevin's like, we're not going to deadlift for a few months. You're
Yeah.
going to do light squats for a few months. And if he said that like 2 years ago, I'd be like, thanks, but no,
Yeah.
I'm just going to do what I want. But now I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to the CrossFit Games. I'm
Right.
here to like move my body. And like we said, for the other benefits of it. So it's
Right.
just like,
For the rest of your day, your rest of
yes,
your life.
like I don't need to be hurting myself just so I can put this cool number in the app, even though it is cool to do that.
Yeah.
Like I'm
No, I-
trying to get better with like, do what is actually good for like holistic.
Right.
I completely agree, and I can't tell if it's like something I learned here or if I'm like getting wiser. Not, I'm just saying. No, but like that's something that I think I've always struggled with, where it was like,
Yeah.
if you're not going to show up 100%, then don't show
Yeah.
up today. Like
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
tomorrow 100%.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, okay, no, it's like good to show up 80% some
Right.
days
Yeah.
because it's still so much more
Most
than 0%.
days you're not going to be at.
No,
Right.
exactly. Yeah. And that's something that here I've gotten way more. I don't even want to say better about it. I want to say accepting of.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was me. I would just beat myself up and be like, well, no, you're a piece of
Yeah.
trash if you didn't
Same.
pick
Well,
up this,
or- Or I would see what other people did and be like, you can do that. You
Yeah.
should do it. But then it's like, today might not be the
Yeah,
day
you
for
should
that. And
try to do
nobody's
that thing and
reading
get
every
hurt.
note I'm putting and being like,
Right.
what a loser. So
No.
like, yeah, this
Well,
is
and-
not the place that would ever even happen.
Not at all. And also, I think that there's like a component to it where it's like, okay, well, they might be having a really good day. Like,
Yeah,
they might
right.
be feeling awesome
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm not. Today was one
Right.
of those days for me where I was just like, I know I don't feel great, but that's fine. I'm just going to keep moving.
Yeah.
I've stopped
And-
even putting that in the notes. I used to be like, not feeling this and this,
Yeah.
this today. And I'm like, I don't need, nobody's like
Yeah.
judging.
Right.
Like, we're all doing our own thing. It's okay.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't put it in the notes for other people. I put it in the notes so that when I can look
You-
back at this workout,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, this is what I did and I wasn't feeling great that day.
Yeah.
I
you
can
can,
do
like, push
better.
it next
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
write little notes
Yeah.
like for myself to be able to
Like
come
that a
back
lot.
to it.
What's your favorite hype song?
I've never heard of a song. What?
What's the song? I like anything that's screaming at me.
Okay.
Like, literally anything. I remember
While
like,
you're working out or just in life?
both.
Okay.
There was one day you were like, any requests, and it was burpees, and I was like, we should do bodies because
Yeah.
that is perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
hit the floor.
Bodies is goes hard.
That's what I need.
Yeah.
Like something screaming at me.
Okay.
That's my genre of choice as
Yeah?
well. Yeah,
Okay.
I do like that it gets mixed up. I like that there are a lot of mashups lately.
Yes.
So there's like Phil Collins with DMX that's been coming on, and I'm just like,
the weirdest.
Wait.
or maybe it's,
Yeah, it is. It is. It's Phil Collins.
I know it's Phil Collins. I'm trying to remember what song it's mashed up with.
There are very.
Oh wait,
like
no, it
Blow
might
the
actually
Whistle.
be. Is it? Or is
It
it?
goes into Blow the Whistle. Is that what the
Okay.
name of the song?
I was thinking-
I don't even know. It's the
There's
lyrics.
one that's like, there's one mashup with "Back That Ass Up." Is that what?
Yeah, I think that's the name of the song.
That's not the Phil Collins mashup, is it?
No, it's not.
No. Okay. Anyways, mashups I dig.
They're always so surprising, and then
Oh,
I'm
they
like,
always take me by surprise.
and it's a good distraction when I'm suffering, and I'm like, what is this?
I think I'll wait till we're off camera.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay. The reason we use this music is because I like to listen to loud music while I'm working out. I don't want to hear myself breathing.
Not at all.
And when we first opened, neither of you were here for the little speaker, right?
No.
Okay. So we were here. We had like a little like backyard speaker.
Like a JBL.
Bigger than a JBL,
Okay.
but like not much bigger than this.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
it's in the back. It's like good for like a backyard barbecue. Like we'll bring
Not
it
for
out
a
for
whole
Murph,
gym.
where it's like not where you're trying to like blast your eardrums out, but like just like cute little music. So we had that, and that was like our first couple of classes. And very shortly after, I said, Kevin, we need more music because this is just I cannot hear myself huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
Oh, when the music stops and you're just like, yeah, it's terrible.
You guys to get a golf cart and follow us when we're running,
Absolutely.
so that I
With the music?
can. Yeah, because
All I hear is my feet slapping the floor. I'm like, or the ground. I'm like, okay, I need help.
It was in April 2024. That was the month I officially joined.
Yeah.
I looked up a Friday workout and it was like run 2 miles. I was like, what?
Yeah, I remember.
What
being
is this?
So mad.
No, I brought my headphones that day and Kevin was like, this is the only time that I'm going to be like,
I remember
yes,
being
do
like,
that.
this new girl is to take her headphones off.
Really?
We're all gonna suffer.
I'm sorry. No, I couldn't. I was like, this is going to take me a long time.
Who's this new girl?
I was like, no headphones allowed.
Yeah.
But
No,
I
and I
didn't
would
say
never.
anything.
I would never want to in any other class. Like,
No, that was bad.
but
I really
the
didn't
2
like
mile
that.
run, I was just like, I'm sorry. Like,
And when Kevin does that, I'm like, you just look lazy, man.
yeah. But also, I was the new girl. I didn't know anybody yet, so I was just like,
I need
this
my
is gonna
headphones
be.
now.
This is gonna be torture, like a 2 mile run. Oh, and I used to run. I used to, but like it's just taking a break. We broke up.
Ugh.
We broke
Yeah.
up. Yeah, you know
I want
what?
a permanent break from running.
I wish running all the best.
Yep.
I do.
Run
You know,
different
I want you to
journeys.
have success in life, lots of new friends, lots of but like it's over between us.
All right, last question. What is here we go, fun fact about both of you that no one would expect or people don't know?
You should have given this as homework.
There's so many. You have so many fun facts.
Yeah.
You were like a fun fact encyclopedia.
I cannot think of a single thing right now.
Where'd you grow up?
In
Where'd
this,
you grow up in?
I grew up in a log cabin.
There we go.
Okay.
Fun fact.
I used to climb the walls once I figured out that was the thing to do.
The first thing that came to my mind, because Caitlin asked the other day if anyone has hobbies, and I say I like to cycle through them. So, like 1 year I did an adult tap dancing class.
What? Can we do that?
And
Can
I
we do
was in
that?
a recital with all the little kids. I don't think you would
that's
know that
hilarious.
about.
I would do that.
And when
How old were you?
it was like
Adult?
yeah, it was like 5 years ago.
Wait, that's awesome.
And I used to do Irish step dancing when I was little, and finding out that the Mogilnicki twins did it,
Yeah.
I was like, I never find people who did that.
Yeah. One of my
That's
good friends
great.
did that too. I bet you guys crossed paths.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah.
All right. Wrapping this up, thank you both for coming on. If you guys are local to Newington or Central Connecticut area, you don't even have to be local to Newington.
Right.
Fill out the form on our website, crossfittopside.com. Meet more awesome people here at the gym like Melissa and Shannon. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Above the Standard podcast.
If you found this episode helpful to you, please share it so we can help others in the Central Connecticut area.
For more information or to start your journey, reach out to us on social media or visit crossfittopside.com.
Until next time, keep striving to live above the standard.